The best way to test if your healing is up to par is to take yourself to the tank training dummy and see how long you can keep your mana up while maintaining 90% or higher hit points. Do this, and you'll see if you're capable of fighting champions in Mythic Plus and beyond. This is a rather simplistic video, and it's going to just show how well I can maintain my healing and mana sustain while juggling through my heal over time effects while the tank dummy hits me. This will help healers who want to tackle Mythic Plus for bonus coins, and it will show where your weak spots are as a healer. To be honest, this video is mostly for me to study and see where I am most weak at in terms of learning to not panic and use all of my healing kit in front of me, then lean too heavy on Blooming Shot. I absolutely want to maintain Life Bloom and Medicinal Sting, so this is where I will train myself to learn to keep an eye on those. If you have a keen eye, you'll notice this build has been updated and still being worked on as we speak. I'll have the build updated this coming week, hopefully tomorrow actually from the time of this video. We've removed a few things and added a few things, like Arcane Aiming, which consumes clear casting to give me mana regeneration for a small amount, and we've added effloresces to the spell list, which I honestly wasn't looking for, but proves way too invaluable to give up. I got rid of Potion Toss, even though it served me well, for an open slot for Bloom. I still have yet to roll Overflow, which would be a needed boost for Mythic 30 and beyond. In all honesty, I didn't ever think I would need scrolls again, so I guess going into the Mana Storm for them will be a good way to show how well a Grove Ranger can do in that regard. I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent here, but I absolutely am starting to loathe my job. As much as I wish to love being there and working, it's becoming a bit tiresome on my body and makes me wish there was more to life than just working and sleeping. Part of why I resurrected this channel, even though it was never made for anything other than my own entertainment. I want to shake things up and do new things. I want to record fun things that I enjoy, rather than waste away in a place where I do not truly belong. That being said, this channel is still just for me entertainment and record keeping, but sharing it with people who might be interested in learning or seeing what I do is a form of entertainment in itself for me. As you can see, part of my training to learn to react better means going into a Mythic dungeon solo and putting my healing and damage to the test. I still have yet to obtain Overflow and Bloom, but these two skills and talents will absolutely get me to where I can do Mythic 40 and beyond with more ease. Currently, I have done up to 35 with no problem without these abilities, but having them will lock in my potential and efficiency as a Grove Ranger. Truth be told, the best way I've seen in getting Scrolls of Fortune is to do Mythic 30 plus. These net me a few that adds up quickly the more I do. The problem is getting into them, as most people assume Grove Rangers are terrible healers, which is not true at all. Unfortunately, it will be a long battle to prove that to the mass of players. Mainly the higher Mythic tiers I go, the thinner the player base becomes, as not many people can deal enough damage, or tank enough damage, to want to willingly go into the higher tiers. But I digress. Let's show what changes I've made to this build to further get more healing going on top of my hunter shots. Efflorescence being something I rolled and wasn't actually looking for. But my god, is it a strong buff to my healing that can quickly heal the team fully for the few seconds it's on. It is simply magnificent, and I cannot begin to bring myself to get rid of it. Spirit of the Forest is actually not bad either when I need to spam Wild Growth. This lasts long enough that I can keep healing the team with my combination of Frenzied Growth. I could very well just turn myself into a tree and heal, but then I wouldn't be able to capitalize on instant healing with the Grove Ranger talent as well as deal damage. I consider all possibilities when I go about and re-roll long-standing skills I've used, but being in high-tier Mythic demands I bring more to the table as a healer. So, looking at this video thus far, you can clearly see it is very much possible to solo Mythic dungeons with some skill involved. Stacking agility is still what I use with this, and my spirit is only 89 thus far. My spirit is lower than when I first showed my build in the first video, so yes, I truly believe stacking agility is the right choice for Grove Ranger, with other talents supporting it. Here is a quick glance at my stats. The left side is unbuffed stats, and the right side is buffed stats with arcane intellect and blessing of might. This is just showing you proof that Grove Ranger is most definitely based on agility, with spirit being a main stat in order to use our skills. If I could find a way to deal fat DPS, I totally would. This is a basic mythic with no keystones. When you are in a group of fresh new players who haven't quite rolled a good build, you'll find yourself carrying them. I'll add that you'll also be considered a carry in lower keystones, as most players are still getting the right cards for their fantasy build.
Oh, so suddenly you poison the air I breathe. But if you don't hate me, then why would you break me? Feel it in my bones, I'm about to lose control. Only so much I'm taking, so get yourself to safety. Cause baby, a storm is coming. You better heed the one and pray. Don't stay, run away, 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 away. Feel how the rain is pouring. I'm a jet like a hurricane. Don't stay, run away, 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 away.
Absolute garbage idea. Deleted.